get my YouTube page to work today? Let's find out. But yeah, I'll show you Maple and Artie here in a second. Just being dramatic. Oh good, it's working! Hooray! Hello YouTube. But I know that you are literally doing the absolute best for that kitty. Okay. So we, this was really cute. We need a new doorknob for our front door. And we had ordered one a while ago before all of the everything, but we never actually took the time to try and install it. Well, surprise, surprise, our house was built in the 40s. It's the original door. The replacement doorknob does not work. However, we did have some really cute helpers. We had Supervisor Artie. You all know she's a good supervisor. And then we had Helper Maple. Oh, I mean, that's good that he tells you. And then we had Snuggles, of course. And then I was like, well, let's see how they do together. And at this point, neither one of them had any clue that the other was there because no brain cell, distracted looking for food. And then she's like, oh. Come on, camera. And then he's like, oh. And then it just became a whole, like, he kept going through there, and I blocked off the one exit because I didn't want him, like, scooting out. This is a video, by the way. They're just not moving. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? We got catnip toys out. I opened the windows. I'm like, these are their favorite activities. And Artie was the first for the window. Hi, Curious. And then we had a really good, like, look at these good babies. We have her on the ottoman. And then we had him on the floor. Very good. This is all I want. They don't have to be besties. They don't have to get along. Cohabitation. Cohabitation is all we want. And then I'm like, you have the high ground. I'm like, you have the high ground. Just smack him. Hey, don't corner her. That's not nice. There we go. I just wanted her to have an escape. And then it just became, let's just, like, posture and get, like, real close. And Artie's like, no, absolutely not. I don't want any part of this. And then he was like, okay. And I'm like, and then he started going the other way. And I'm like, sir? Is this one? Oh, I didn't film it, evidently. I crumpled up a piece of paper that was there, and I threw it, and it, like, landed on the bed, and he jumped, like, 2 feet in the air and left. And so it just became this then, where like, you know, there was just like a general, like, you know, like that's fine, that's great. We can lie down, we can be near each other. Like, okay, perfect. Very good. Oh, you can see the paper there. Like, yes, this is ideal. Honestly, let's keep at it like this. But of course, it couldn't stay like that. And then he got close enough that he like swatted at her booty. And she said, "No, sir." She says, "I am not okay with this." So it's stuff that like we know if they're going to eventually be able to get along and work it out, they're going to need to like figure out this part.
I just thought he wanted to go look in there. Don't slaughter blood.
Like it's gonna take time. I get that, and it's good that like these are, you know, hissing and some swats. That's fabulous compared to like there's no biting. There's no like. It's not vicious, it's just annoyance. So then I was like, I'm gonna get out a whole bunch of catnip toys, some for each of them, right? There's gonna be so much great stuff everywhere, stuff that they've never seen before. They're gonna love it, they're gonna lose their minds. And Artie was like, oh my god, I want this one. Maple had already been playing with one, having a great time, and then of course, like every sibling in the entire world, he's like, wait, but what do you have? But I want that one now. And I'm like, sir, you have your own. And she's like, but I picked this one. And he's like, but now I want it. And she was like, no, it's mine. Like, see her, and then, yeah, it just became like a whole, she's like, fine, I'll take this one over here. I'll take this birdie toy. And then he's like, wait, what's that one? I want that one now. And I'm like, bro, why are you such a jerk? There was another birdie on the other side of the living room. So like we've had, this was like our, like I said, we know that they need to like figure it out and work it out. But I also was like, I don't want it to be. So at that point we like stepped in between and we're like, okay, everybody, I let her just play with whatever she wanted, and she was like, this is the best day of my life. And then Maple was just sad on the other side of the gate for a little bit. And I was like, well, that's what you get for being a jerk. Like, and then, we separated them again. And we gave her the toys that she had wanted to play with, the catnip toys. Y'all look at her. She was just like, I love these toys. She was like, this is the best. So it was... The cats had a really fun adventure today. Maple and I snuggled. Like, he's never done this before. Look at him. He just like... I was like, you want to go under there? And he was like, no, I'm just going to be Little Spoon. I'm going to be Will Spoon, Mom. And I'm like, okay. And he was just so happy, and he stayed there for like 40 minutes. Like, he was just the happiest little bubs. And then, of course, it couldn't last forever, right? So I shared the picture. He was very snuggly, and then he like got up And he laid on the pillow, and I'm like, aw, that's cute. Right? We're gonna rub mom's glasses. We're gonna rub mom's whole face. We're gonna get up. We're gonna do this whole little spoon thing again. Now I'm gonna fall over. Mom scratched my butt. This is great. This is fabulous. Best day ever. Hold on. And he just like body slams my head. And I'm like, sure, buddy, why not? And then he lays down and I'm like, okay, he wants scritches again. Nope. He says, I'm still wild, boy. I've had enough. It's been like 45 minutes of snuggles. Goodbye. It's like, you are the most dramatic dummy, and I love you so much. Such a goober. Such a goober. So, it was quite the eventful, quiet day here. Uh-oh. Am I missing a stitch? I missed a stitch. So yeah, that was my day today. I have to message my psychiatrist now because the ENT has agreed to trying the Effexor instead of all of these adding other medications. Hey, Jackie! Which I was shocked by, although this doctor and his love affair with propranolol was disgusting. Like, the way that he was like, well, if you had some relief at like 10, right? Why didn't you just stay there? Because you told me to go up. What do you mean, why didn't I just... Y'all weren't satisfied with where I was, and it had to be more. Like, huh? And then he was like, well, you know, maybe you, like, just go back up on the propranolol and do the... I'm like, why would I don't want to add more things. Like, I'm gonna stay... Oh, God, it was the most frustrating thing. At least he wasn't super late. And this is not the actual, like, lead doctor. This is his fellow, his underling, his whatever you want to call it. The guy he's teaching, I guess. But I'm like, because obviously I've been dealing with all of this rebound anxiety, and I'd rather not go back on it unless I absolutely had no other choice. That's why. Like, but he agreed that Effexor can be, like a benefit, or like it's known to be a good vestibular migraine treatment, and he was willing to say yes to that. So, yeah. You deserve a takeout dinner. We have, Saren! Hello! Welcome, how are you? Hello, Saren. Hello, Liz. Hello, Celtic. How was your stream? I think you were diamond dotting today. I could be wrong. It was Patch's dental day, so I'm kind of scatterbrained over here. But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. I'm being meowed at. I understand. Well, I hope that you had a good diamond dot. How much did you get done? Or which one are you working on? Couple hundred on which way? Very nice. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for bringing everyone over. I'm making, I made the other day a silly goose. It's a goose with googly eyes. So, you know, it's just a silly little goose. Right? And I had some more blanket yarn left over from other projects, and so now I'm making a kawaii goose with the little kawaii safety eyes instead. So yeah, welcome. That's what we're working on today. I was just filling everyone in on Patch's dental today and my ENT appointment yesterday because it's, you know, been a hectic couple of days as per usual. Oh my god. Oh my god. Silly Goose, the British cousins of Sillykins. I should also mention that on next Monday, 13th? No. What the heck is Monday? 12th? 13th! I was right. Okay. On the 13th, we are going to start our fundraising for St. Jude. There's going to be a lot of fun prizes. Or I should... Not even prizes. There's going to be a lot of fun incentives. There's going to be a lot of fun goals. Those are the words I'm looking for. And I'm hoping to raise the most that we've ever fundraised before. And if we do you guys want to know what, like, the top, the $2,000 incentive or goal gets us? Shall I tell you? Yes? You think so? Well, hey James, are you listening? There's gonna be some whipped cream pies to faces. And my mods suggested that if we were to actually make it to 2,500, which would be the absolute stretchiest of stretchy goals for this fundraiser, that we should pie Patch as well with whipped cream. And I think that that will be the unofficial official if we make it that far. If we make it that far. I don't know if we will. But yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, not only would it be hilarious, but he would absolutely love it. He would be like, this is the greatest day of my life. You know? He'd be like, thank you. Thank you, can I have this happen again? Yeah. I thought it would be funny. Like, one of the things that's been kind of hard with some of this fundraising stuff. By the way, Saren, my dear, if you need, I'm so sorry. Again, scatterbrain today. It's been a heck of a day. If you need to take care of kids yourself, I hope that you've already done so, or are off doing so. Y'all are welcome, of course, always to hang out and to lurk or to do whatever it is that you need after stream. Kawaii eyes, yes. It's a kawaii goose. Ooh. Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard to like find or figure out some like fun incentives or challenges or things like that when I have so many things that I'm not sure that I'm able to do. Like, I still owe everyone the quilting stream from the last fundraiser we did. It's still there. I'm still aware of it. I just haven't really been able to like bend over and then like stare at the moving sewing machine without having issues. So I'm trying to like make sure that whatever incentives and goals and fun things that we have are things that can actually like get done. So it might look a little different than, ones that we've done in the past, but I'm hoping that we still can raise a good amount for St. Jude. If anyone has any ideas, you're also welcome to, throw them out of like, fun either incentives to donate a certain amount or fun total amount goals. Like, you guys are welcome to share what, it's like, okay, sure, I'm the fundraise, like the main, it's my fundraiser, but it's you guys who are participating, I guess. So if you're welcome to share if you have any ideas or thoughts or things that you would like to see, like if we reach certain amounts. Like, one of the things that I thought would be really funny is how many of you all have seen those like cat couches? Like the crocheted cat couch. I was like, oh my gosh, what if like I have to get, like the foam stuff and we make a cat couch, a crocheted cat couch. But I'm like, I don't know if that's something that like y'all would want as like a total amount incentive, like, or if that's just something that we just do anyway. I vote we do it anyway. Like, not have it be like a goal. Like, if we reach X amount, we do that. I need more like goals, though. I only have 2, and how many more do I need? I mean, I don't need anything, technically. We don't need any goals, but I think it's more fun that way. I need 4 more. 4 more, like, total. Like, if we raise 250, 500, 750, 1,000, like, those kinds. that James is willing to craft again. Um, if that's something that you guys would like. That's kind of a, like, he was willing to do crafts again. Like, I feel like that we could do like another Stardew co-op stream. Um, if that's something that people are interested in. I don't know, like, for instance, in the past, I've done things like we did crowd control Sims games, which is so much fun. I love it. I think that it's one of the most fun ways of fundraising. But I don't know that I can play Sims for like 3 hours right now. I don't know how that would affect. I guess maybe I'll just have to maybe have it be, maybe I'll just have to take one for the team and see if I can play Sims for 3 hours. Hi Grace, thank you for the lurk. What about the cat couch for $250? We could do that. Like, so my other goals, I have the 2,000 being the pies, because I think that would be hilarious. And then I have, and again, like, this is what's hard when it's like a crafty thing. It's like, watch Megan try new crafts, and it's like, is that really exciting for people? Is that, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have seen, let me see if I can, these little videos, or like there's these tutorials out there to do hand sewing. Since I can't do the sewing machine right now, there are these hexagons, and I think they're really cool and really interesting. And they have like there's a whole tutorial on how to do hand sewn ones. And so I had that as one of the goals, but I'm like, is that silly? Do people want to watch that? Like, because I'm like, I've got plenty of scrap fabric. We could absolutely do that. And it's hand sewing, so it's not machine, so I don't have to worry about that aspect of it. So like those are my only goals so far. Which is why I'm like, I need something else. I need several something else's, and I've only got a few days to figure it all out. If I'm free, I will watch Megan do almost anything. Almost. That means that there's something. There's something out there that you won't watch me do, and now I'm intrigued. Find the thing. One of the reasons you struggle with balloon crafts because of the noise. I get that. Okay, anything crafty or cozy gaming. I try not to leave it as so open-ended. Okay, valid. Listen, I'm not going to play any horror games or anything like that anytime, so you're good. But also totally valid, I understand. You want to try chainmail crafts? You'd have no idea where to start. Honestly, those little kits that I got were pretty good. Like, the instructions were clear, and it gave you, like, the basic understanding of how things worked. Yeah, I'm really struggling trying to figure out what the heck to do. I sure can. Yes, that's the lovely thing about it being Amazon. It doesn't matter when I got it. So the company is We've Got Mail, but spelled, you know, weave, like weaving things, and mail, like chain mail. Let me, which one did I get? This one. Different color, but, they do have their own website. I don't know if it would be cheaper. It might be cheaper for you to get them off of Amazon, just because I know Amazon, you know, with shipping and international and all of that. But they do have their own store too. You like the James Craft goal, a game goal, the hand sewn goal, and the cat. Okay, so you guys think that I should put the cat couch thing? Yeah? Make that like a low one, or... Should we make like the $1,000 one, James Does Crafts? $500? We could do it there. I'm good with that. Good night, Mia. Thanks for stopping in. It is a big undertaking, yeah. Here, I can... So, if we put that there... Here, hold on. Here's what I've got so far. So, if we put that here instead, where should we put this one? Cat, couch, crochet time? I don't know. What do I write? Megan makes a cat couch? I don't know. Yeah, I guess we could put that there. Cat couch crochet creation. There we go. Okay, so then we need 2 logos. I could also use like another. Also, I'm sorry. Welcome in, Bunny. Sorry. um, I could also use like another donation goal, like or incentive, I guess. Been lurking while you work? No worries. Lurkers are always so welcome here. We're just kind of brainstorming some stuff for St. Jude fundraiser that we're starting next week. Norman could create a sun. Where am I going to keep all of these giant things that you have me make? Ooh, you know what? I have yarn, and I've always said that I wanted to make. Hold on. I've always said that I wanted to make a giant sherbet with blanket yarn. I think that I have enough yarn, like blanket yarn for that. It would be more like a pillow than, you know. So we could make a giant sherbet if we like that idea. Thoughts? Because then Jai Norman would have like a pet. So which one? What do you think? Like the $500 goal? Giant sherbet snail crochet. Oops. So we have this now. How do we feel? Hi, Half to Happy. Looks good. Why does that one seem so... There we go. So then what do we do for the $250? I mean, we've done in the past, like, the Megan makes a monster from the scrap bucket, if you will, the scrap bin of parts. We could do something like that again. If someone wanted to make a giant bee with blanket yarn using your pattern, could they DM you for help? Sure. Scrap bin of parts? Yes. Listen, sometimes, have you never seen my scrap bin? Would you like to? I actually, I know Allison was like really wanting to buy one of the scrap monsters. I need to list them on my website. Let me grab them. So sometimes you make something and it doesn't quite turn out the way that you planned. Oh, you know what? We're about to hit ads. Hold on. Okay. I'll show you the scrap bag as soon as the ads are done. Okay? So we'll play some words on stream and then I'll show you this bag of horrors. Swivel chair's going good. Oh, I nailed that. Okay, be right back. Okie dokie. I have no idea. So, sometimes when you make things, you have bits that you just don't want a frog. Right? KV! Hello. Although it would probably be better to just frog it. Oh. That's a lot of things. Hi Mary, hi KB, welcome in. Hi Mirror Steppers, good to see you all. That's supposed to be for Sly, you're okay. Oh, I'm sorry that you're feeling tired. Rest up, friend. We were just discussing some ideas for, I'm doing a St. Jude fundraising stream for the next couple of weeks, and so we were just kind of coming up with a few ideas, and we're trying to figure out like one last incentive for like the total amount that we raise. So that's what you've come into. Hi Emily, by the way. So yeah, it's a bag of parts. Some of them are big, some of them are small, some of them have matching parts, some of them don't, and they're just, I mean, it's a whole variety of things, right? And sometimes we take those parts and we put them together, and I can only use the parts that I have. I can't make more. The only things that I'm allowed to add are like backstitching details. So like we made this wobble puppy with a bow out of, this was supposed to be for a baby rattle, but it was way too big. I needed to use a different size hook, because like that's a massive baby rattle. This was a body of something, ears from something, and a little bow from something. So we made this bobblehead puppy. We also have, where is it? This is Allison's favorite. We made a little goblin parasprite thing out of, I don't know, a bunch of stuff. And then I also took for the mane a bunch of scrap yarn. So this was all scrap yarn that I had that made this colorful, beautiful mane. It does have a horn. That horn was once an elephant's tusk. Fun fact. So they're fun and they're chaotic and they don't necessarily make any sense, but I have this bag with parts. So do we make that a goal? Do I need to make more things with the bag of parts? That should be the 250. Okay. I do have a bag. Yeah, it's just a bag of body parts. Crocheted parts. It's fine. Okay. What should I call this? Gotta be careful about how I phrase this. Use bag of body parts to make an item. No. No. Create something with spare parts. A Frankenfriend. Some assembly required stuffy. Amalgamation amigurumi. There's a tongue twister. Chaos buddy. I don't know what we're talking about, but yes. Hi, Kenya. We are coming up with, I'm talking about a couple of the fundraising goals we're doing for St. Jude coming up. And I was trying to figure out like one last total amount incentive. And I was talking about how I have this bag of body parts. It's just a bag of things that didn't get used, right? And I didn't want to frog it, or maybe I just had an extra part, and so it gets tossed in this bag. And in the past, we've made this little puppy. To be fair, the puppy, this is like a whole thing. It was supposed to be a baby rattle, but this was way too big. I had to use a smaller hook for the rattle because it was just not going to be feasible for a baby to hold something like that. And then we have this My Little Pony Parasprite, I call it, basically. Franken zombie dragon spikes horn creature. So we were trying to come up with like a cohesive way of explaining all of that right there. Hi, Witchy Weaver, welcome in. And hello, Silmaria. Chaos critters. And the rule with this is that I can't make anything. I can only take what I have in the bag, and we decided that things like backstitching, that's allowed. Like if I need to add like details somewhere, that's the only thing that I'm allowed to add. I can't make any other parts. Like these were sunflower petals. Hold on. Look at how fun is this? The ears, extra sunflower petals. Eyes were too big for the Ami I was making. These were from the glue-on dragons, but Mrs. G didn't like the size of them, so they ended up getting tossed aside. So it's fun. Elephant horn, like I said, it's kind of fun to see everything kind of come together. So hold on, wait. I saw something here that I really liked. Create a Frankenfriend. Make a Franken stuffy. Parentheses, some assembly required. Okay. Ah. Hold on. Boop. If you sell them, could you make a family tree, like a bubble diagram of where the parts came from? Maybe. Not all of them have like finished examples. Like this was me trying to figure out how to make like a Christmas bow for like the top of something. I don't know where this bit came from. It's just a thing. But I'll definitely tell you all if I do know where they're from. Okay. So we have our total goals, our total amount. Oops. Done. Hooray. Thank you all for your help, for your thoughts, for helping me out. Now we just need to figure out, I need to figure out a few things with the individual like incentives. Gotta go nanny. Oh, have fun, Kenya. I love you. Thanks for the lurk. Oh, also, if you can still hear me, I sent you that other video of what Maple did when he got close enough to Artie. No rush or anything, but I was talking about that on stream. Finally eating. Go eat. Enjoy. So, like, I have, you know, the traditional gems on faces, temporary tattoos. I have one that's brand new. That's kind of... Ooh, hello. Oh my goodness, Mara! Hello! Welcome in, Raiders! Hello! Welcome, welcome. How is your stream? Oh my goodness. Not the Elmo. I love it so much. Well, thank you so much for bringing your community over. I appreciate it. My name is Megan, and I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter.
I found my people.
Today, I'm making a kawaii goose. If you're wondering why, it's because the silly goose needs a friend. The silly goose has googly eyes. So, you know, sometimes life is just really giving you a lot, and you just need to make something just because you bought the pattern, you know? But welcome. It's so good to have you. What were you working on today? For new friends, I don't remember if I said this because of my ADHD, but hi, I'm Megan. I'm neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting here. We also do some miniatures. We play games sometimes, lots of chats and cats and comfy cozy chaos. So yeah, that's kind of what you can expect here. Sometimes one goose just needs a friend. Yeah, actually cross-stitching the baby from Metroid. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You also have ADHD. ADHD, general anxiety, depression, undiagnosed autism, but I'm peer-reviewed autistic. You know, like, getting the diagnosis is expensive, but my peers that are diagnosed have said, and you know, honestly, peer-reviewed, if my peers can see it and my therapist can see it, good enough for me.
I found my people.
Good enough for me. I can't afford the $1,000+ to get no, get out of here. I'm an adult. Thank you for that follow. We do have a cheeky little raid video to play whenever we get a raid from a brand new friend. So I would love to play that for you all now, just to give you a little bit of a taste of the silly shenanigans and crafty chaos that you can expect if you hang around here. Mara, if you have to raid and run, do post-stream self-care, anything like that, please feel free to do so. I'll see you right after this. Say hi. Hi, I'm Megan, and welcome to my stream. We have cats in hats. Dear diary. Dear diary. I dressed as an orange for you. It worked! You're so cute! I can't! I love your face! Nailed it first try! And welcome to my birthday stream.
Less than 3,333,333,333,333,333. Love my family at the moat.
Artemis is staring into your soul right now. Y'all, look at it. You're getting so much maple silliness. Oh, you like the lesbian? enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that follow button. So, raiders and friends of the moat, I have a question, and that is, are you ready for some shenanigans? /in chat if you are. I'm so sparkly! I'm so sparkly. Alrighty friends, if you are a follower, you have access to the ready emote. Please let me know if you are here and you are ready for shenanigans. Who is here? Sly Fox is here. So sparkly. Kit Kat, Emily. I have no idea, Grace. That is entirely up to whether it is fresh. I don't know. Some of those things last forever, and some of them you probably shouldn't. I'm not telling you without knowing anything. Hi, Silicons. And Silicons is ready. The brain is not braining today. How dare Emily be considerate and try and make all of us remember things like ad breaks? How very dare. Yeah. How dare she not wake up before dawn in Australia to know what time all the things happen on my stream? How dare she be so amazing? Indigo, it's indeed late, have an early start. You're from the Netherlands! Oh my gosh, one of my really good friends is also from the Netherlands. I miss her. I need to call her and just chat. Yes, so I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. It's 5 p.m. Eastern. Y'all are welcome, by the way, any of you. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button, Megan. No, no, no. That's the right button. That's the Discord button. You're all welcome to join the Discord if you'd like to share pictures of your art, your pets, stuff about games. We all like games. You know, just feel free to join. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, you're welcome to. My dog, we thought was going to have dental surgery today, and it turns out that even the vet was shocked that he didn't need to have teeth removed. So it's been a day, you know? It's been a day. But have a wonderful night. Thank you again for trusting me with your community. Hello, Knitter Girl. Welcome in. If anyone would like to let me know what you're working on today, if there are any crafters in the chat, feel free to let me know. I'm going to finish this kawaii goose, and then I have a little bit more stuff I have to finish for the St. Jude fundraiser for next week. You're also going to bed. Have a wonderful night. You're making Hootie the owl. Hootie who? Like, from the Owl House? Or, like, an actual owl? Working on making it to your clock out time. I believe in you. You can do it. I know you can. I don't think I did the... Nope. Oh, it's from a book. Okay. I was like, oh my gosh, Owl House fan? I've made a Hootie. Look at me getting distracted and not reading instructions. Couldn't be me. Knitting a baby blanket. I believe in you. You can do it, Silicons. I'm so relieved. I'm still absolutely in shock about that with Patch. I can show you if anyone is, you know, curious why I thought. And again, even the vet was like surprised. Cookies are delicious. Did I have my lights on low today because it was just a very overstimulating morning for me. Okay. Oh, bless you! Oh my goodness. Just a little kitten sneeze. Did any of you hear that? That was Artemis. She just had a little kitty sneeze. Oops. A wild electrode. Anyone want an electrode? Okay. Now we're back on track. I forgot to do the increases. Goodness, this music just got really relaxing, didn't it? Well, I'm not a silly goose, but this one sure is. Yuck, 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 yuck. I'm just here so Pokemon can be mean to me. Join the club. The Pokemon are mean to us too. I'm so sorry that they're mean to you. There you go. Add a little bit more brightness in here. I have a bobber on a fishing line. You need to bully Pokemon community game. That's what makes it work, yeah. It's mean to you. Yeah, look at that. See? Silicon said that you have to be mean to it, and the game was like, right, yeah, here. You can have this. See, I'm so nice. Might be scared of you. Dropping give me 20 Pokemon. Made it jealous by catching Digimon for a while. It's true. So it's really funny. I went ahead and like filed my nails and pushed my cuticles back and was all ready. I'm like, awesome, I'm gonna paint my nails like last night before I, like before bed. And then I was like, but I'm gonna play like a day or two of Stardew Valley. That day or two might have turned into 3 or 4. And I'll be painting my nails later instead. The game got its hooks in me. It was a good distraction though, because I was stressed about Patch. I am, yeah. Which, gosh, that sounds really weird if you don't know that that's a glittery nail polish. Are you gonna try the unicorn skin? What? The what? Over the teal. Yeah. Don't ask questions. It's for the best. Oh, have you noticed that it's been tricky to catch like a certain type of Pokemon? I've just been struggling with all of them. Where do I put these legs again? Between 20 and 21. Okay. I almost forgot about this goose's legs. That wouldn't have been good. Okay, and they go between those two. We do love a no-sew pattern. I actually really like this pattern, and it's on sale right now. If anyone would like to see it, the command is Goose. You thinking of getting it?
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh my goodness. So many wonderful raids today. Welcome. Oh, oops. Oh, I don't see Lulu. Lulu's not here, I guess. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? How is your stream? You copied the wrong message. Oh, Lulu. That's okay. Thank you for the raid. By the way, I've now realized I've heard 2 different streamers say 2 different things for your name, and I don't know if it's Case or Casey, and I would like to say it correctly because 2 different people I've heard call 2 different things. So it's Casey. Okay. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Wonderful. Or is Lulu trolling me? I love Lulu, but is she trolling me? No, I know that you'll respond to it, but there's a difference between, like, I'll respond to it and this is what my name is or what I prefer people call me. So Casey, perfect, wonderful. No, I'm trolling Shella. Valid. So valid. What were you up to today? Thank you so much for the raid. I'm making a kawaii goose because the silly goose needed a friend. The silly goose has googly eyes. I am so mad I don't have that emote yet. Here I am making gooses and I don't have the goose emote. This is just... It's unacceptable. It's a crime. It's a hate crime. Like, hello. These little goosies need a goose emote. Right? Also, hi Petrichor. What were you up to today, Casey? We're working on a kawaii goose. That's what we're doing. Puppy went in for what we thought was going to be dental surgery to remove 2 teeth, found out that they didn't need to be removed, and the vet was shocked and we were shocked, and it was just really like a forever long buildup of tartar. So it was still a very expensive vet visit, but you know, about $400 less than we thought. So we're celebrating by making geese. Laptop came, it's so tiny and light. Okay, but the real question is, how does Stardew play on it? That's the real question. You were being productive and co-working while reacting to the Errors tour in Paris. I love that, honestly. That's fabulous. I hope that you had just the most fun. Like, we don't always have to be productive. We can be, like, mildly. And Lulu lost her mind. Oh, no. I'll look for it. Lulu's mind. It was fun. Today was a struggle. It helped with your day. I'm so glad that it helped. I'm sorry that it's been a struggle. Honestly, the whole world the world just needs to give all of us a break. You know? Like, I'm ready for some precedented times. I'm ready for some calm, absolutely average days. Please. You know? Like, I'm ready for that. Did we get a shout out? I think we might have. That's the ADHD and me not remembering. But welcome. Welcome, Raiders. I'm sorry. I didn't even welcome you all because you know, some days you can focus and some days it's just not there. Today is one of those not there days. A raid video. Would you all like to see the raid video? I'm more than happy to share the raid video. Absolutely. Yes, please. Well, you said please on top of it. All right. I hope that you guys enjoy this raid video. It's just a little taste of the silly shenanigans and crazy cat chaos that you can expect here. I'll be right back. Whooshin'! Say hi! Hi, I'm Megan and welcome to my stream! We have cats in hats! Dear diary. Dear diary. I dressed as an orange for you! It worked! You're so cute! I can't! I love your face! Nailed it first try! And welcome to my birthday stream.
Less than 3,333,333,333,333. Love my family at the moat.
Artemis is staring into your soul right now. Y'all, look it. You're getting so much maple silliness. Oh, you like the lesbian? Enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that follow button. So, raiders and friends of the moat, I have a question, and that is, are you ready for some shenanigans? /in chat if you are. I'm so sparkly! I'm so sparkly. Alright, raiders, moat friends, if you are a follower, you have access to the ready emote. Be sure to share it in the chat if you are here and ready for shenanigans, just so I know. We don't take attendance, but I do like to know if you're here for shenanigans. Having pets in your raid video is top tier. Pets are, listen, I love my pets so much. Like, you can guarantee that there will be at least a few videos or pictures shown every stream of said pets. But Artemis is like the worst best helper on stream. She likes to come up here and help at like the worst moments. Maybe the best, I don't know. The other day I was packing orders. Where is it? Right, so I had envelopes on my desk, I had my packing paper, and I had a freaking cat on it all. Look at that leg. She was unbothered. She was like, thanks, Mom. It's the same way. Like, they're wonderful. They're also just incredibly chaotic. Look at her. Look at her. This has become her new thing. She loves drinking the dog's water. Like, look at the paw. Ma'am. Ma'am, why? She's so... The other night, I didn't get to tell you all this because I had the doctor the day after. The other night, I had Maple out. Maple is our black and white tuxedo kitty, who was feral and now is a snuggly, sweet baby. But he and Artie don't get along super well just because they both came from the streets and they, you know, have some trauma. But we're working on it. It's something that we're hopeful that one day everybody can be buddies and, you know, animals do better when they have a friend, right? Well, the other day Maple was out, like in the living room. Artie was on the other half of the house, and our gate broke that we use that divides the house in half. The latch, the spring must have come out, and so it doesn't stay closed anymore. Well, she was just pawing the gate, and the gate opened enough for her to stick her head through, and she just punched it, basically. She was like, perfect, came hauling down to the living room so that she could once again drank the water, unaware that the... He's like, what are you doing here? Why, hello? And I was like, please don't sneak up on her while she's drinking. She's orange, she's not paying attention. So I had like goldfish crackers. Maple loves food. He loves human food. So I'm like, look, come over here. Come over here. I'm like, don't go in that tunnel. You do not need to harass her. Let her, she's just hydrating. She's staying in her lane. Like, come eat goldfish crackers with me. He was like, thank you. But she drank water for like 3 minutes. And I had to like, could you just, do you not know? Like, come back. Are you unaware of the situation in which you have found yourself? She is very good at hydrating. That was actually like one of the things about her when she was outside. She originally didn't like us very much, so we figured that she was feral too. Oh god, that's the one thing with fuzzy yarn, is that when it like sheds everywhere. She wanted like nothing to do with us, but Maple was getting like food and water outside because he had been truly a feral cat. And so she started coming by and would drink water from his bowl. And we ended up realizing that she had an injured foot, and that's when we took her in. But yeah, she would that was her thing. She'd come by the watering bowl, as we called it, instead of the watering hole. And Maple allowed it. He was like, listen, I won't share food, but you can hydrate. That's fine. So she enjoys water. But the fact that she was like, I can't wait until it's my turn to be out in the living room. Here I come. I'm like, goodness, ma'am. Anyway, sorry, I get distracted easily by cats, by pets, by animals. Casey, if you need to raid and run, or do post-stream self-care or any of that, please make sure that you do. You're welcome to hang out, of course. You're welcome to chat, to lurk, to do whatever it is that you need to do. Look at that. Look at that. We finished a goose. We finished 2 geese. Hello. Can we cut? Thank you. Look at them. Just the cutest. Oh, they're in love. Aw, besties. Why do I want to, like, make more of these? That's a cute pair of silly geese. Do you need to raid and run? Your geese are very cute. Thank you. As a reminder to all friends who came in on that raid, I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. It is currently 5:30. And starting next week, going for a little while, we will be fundraising for St. Jude. So there'll be some fun things happening here, raising some money for the kiddos and all that. A mini pair with magnets in the beaks. Next sale gooses. I don't know. Let me check. Because one thing, right, and this is a very important thing as a pattern designer, is it allowed. Let's take a look. You are welcome to sell the toy made from this pattern. Okay. So yeah, I could make geese and sell them. That is very important. Not all pattern designers would like for you to make and sell things, you know? So it's very important to check. Boop-a-doop-doo. Oops. Okay. I forgot it's not your pattern. My bad. No worries. Listen, honestly, it's a good opportunity for me to remind people that, like, it's always good to check, you know, like, if it's allowed or not. Okay. What time is it? It's 5:30. Would you all... Should we, for like the last half hour, work on some sweater sleeves? Or, I don't know what else I want to work on. Like, I don't have, like, a next amigurumi plan. I thought that the finishing this goose was going to take until 6 o'clock. Oops. Oops.
I found my
Had to help with the dog bath real quick, but you're back. No worries. We ended up needing to give Patch a bit of a bath. Just the back half. He needed a bath when he came back from the vet. Because I guess there was some poo. And it got on him. Miniature. We could do the plant miniature. We could do the cactus miniature. That's empty. I'm not tired, you're tired. Maybe we're all tired, I don't know. If you remember the other day, I already knocked these off the desk. A fellow fiber artist, hello, welcome in. Yes, what kind of fiber arts do you do? I'm a multi-craftual individual. I cross-stitch, crochet, and knit primarily, but I do other things too. Time for you to drive home. Have a safe drive home. Your spoon supply is low. How about we all just take a nap? How does that sound? Naps? So yeah, we could... Let's see, I don't know if I can get my camera thingy to work. Nap sounds pretty good, right? I think so too. The camera worked? No heckin' way. It says we can absolutely do miniatures. Dang. Would also like a nap, please. Okay, so it sounds like not miniatures and instead is nap time. Gosh darn it. There we go. Can I get this to balance? Hey. Okay. There we go. This is, these are Make It Mini kits. This one got a little bit of a mess because the cat knocked it off the desk. It's fine though. It's okay. Here, look, the geese are they're gonna watch. Beautiful. A nap sounds good. Nap does sound good. Oh my goodness, open up box. So this is one that does not come with resin. A lot of these Make It Mini kits come with resin. Like we have, let me show you. We've made Nemo. And he's swimming in a little resin tank with some pebbles and a plant. But the plant ones don't have resin. I tend to use a little bit of like resin or glue though, just so that way it doesn't come undone, because I have a cat who likes to knock into things, you know? Evil cactus that doesn't fit in its stand. If you put the cactus all the way on the bottom, like if you were to glue that cactus to the bottom of this pot, it would fit. I know that's not what it says to do in the instructions. I know that it tells you to like put stuff in there first. Oh, Pokemon. No! Wrong button, Megan. Pokemon. Plus, you wouldn't want to plant a cactus like that in real life, because it just wouldn't be healthy for it. You know? Do I not have a little instruction booklet for this? I was going to show you all. Nope. So, the other day on Amazon, one of these kits was on sale for like $3. And so I bought a couple, and I got my first ever duplicates. And James won't go to the store and exchange them. Can you believe it? What a punk. I don't know. What do we think? Should we stick this like all the way down in there so it fits on the little shelves? I don't want to lose that. No, we're not going to do that. So now I'm like, well, we already have a spot in the Discord to trade Lorcana cards. Do we need a spot now to trade these Make It Minis with each other? Why so many bags of soil? If you look, a bunch of them are open. They're from old kits that I kind of kept. And like those ones are empty now. These are the ones that came with this one. It's the same thing. So some, like, honestly, they really come with like a lot of, like more than what you need. which is nice if you ask me. I would much rather have more because things spill or get lost or whatever. So the others are, it's not actually just like, it came with 2 bags. Oh, ad time. Shoot. Okay. Be right back. Sorry. Heck. Alright. Yeah, my brain went, what? I put a little bit of resin in with that first bit of soil just to kind of give a nice sturdy spot for this cactus to sit. And again, make sure that my cat can't knock it all over. Because I have a feeling that this right here would be a very appealing thing for her to, like, you know, chomp on. You know, cats, man. What was I talking about before we had that incredibly difficult words on stream? Oh, why there were so many bags. Yeah, so it's just like leftover stuff from the last couple of potted plants that I made. And since I didn't use it all, I just put it all in a container I've done the same thing with the pebbles for the fish tanks. Like if I don't use all of them, I just keep it because maybe I'll need extra at some point or whatever. I think I like the sand. I think that's what they had on the top. Yeah. I like how that looks. The sand on the top. The camera hates me. One day, I'm going to find a good quality camera. Probably that I can't afford. But one day, I'll figure it out.
I found my people.
Star, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. One moment. Cameras are such a pain. They really are. And then like all the stuff that I would, you know, want to use. That didn't work. Would just end up being so dang expensive. And it's just hard, you know? Get in there, soil. I really love, I don't know what this is. I was saying it's almost like that kinetic sand stuff, but like this is the soil that comes with the plants. Like it holds its shape and it's squishy, but it doesn't leave your hands feeling goopy or sticky or anything. And I don't know what it's made out of, but I love it. As someone who likes to fidget, I would very much love nothing more than just that. Like, yes, I'll take a bunch of that. Almost looks like a racer putty. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of, like, I get that too. I don't know if I can... It like moves a little bit too, where like, kind of like how that kinetic sand stuff kind of like, doesn't hold its shape perfectly. Man, I love those erasers. I haven't thought about those in a while. I have one somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where my kneaded erasers are, but I think that the next time that I go out, I'm gonna need to make that happen and get some. keep yours in an old lip balm container that's shaped like a beehive. That sounds adorable. I would absolutely love to see a photo. If you remember. Scoop. Clear roller glue and a kneaded eraser. Would you like buy them at the library, Nat? Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. They always had basic and art stationery. That's really cool. I remember it would be like once a week, no, maybe like once a month at the schools where they would have like a sale at lunch where like you could buy supplies, and they'd have like, you know, these erasers that didn't erase anything, but they were like so cute, and everyone, you know, you collected them. They didn't erase anything, my gosh. And, you know, pencils and things like that, so. It was funny because when I when I interned at a middle school during my master's program, and they had that at lunch, and, you know, like the counselors would do lunch duty like every now and then, and it was always so, because like I'm a grown adult and I would be like, look at all those cool, you know, erasers and pencils. I miss book fairs. You still have them? That's so cute. Allowed to buy above grade books because I read too much. You know, I think it's funny. My mom is calling me. I'll call her right back. Because, you know, we don't necessarily have book fairs at school anymore, but we can all just go to a bookstore anytime we want. But there was just something special about book fairs, you know? I just think it's so funny that, like, now as grown-ups, like, we could go to just the bookstore, but all of us are like, but the book fair was magical. It was the best. Look at this. Look at this. I love it. We should name the cactus. What should the cactus be called? Carl? You know what? No, I hate that name. I can't say that name right. It always makes my mouth feel funny. I suggested it and I vetoed it instantly. Carla. There we go. Perfect. Carla the cactus. Book fairs were great, yeah. I was done for the day after that. Absolutely. 100%. There's just nothing better. Get to go with your kids now and spend too much. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yep. We got a lot done today. For only a 2-hour stream. We made a goose. Yesterday all that we had were the wings and the feet. So we made a goose and we did this cactus. Tomorrow is Friday. I will be here, provided that everything is okie dokie with Patch. And we'll work on finishing something. I don't know what. But thanks all for hanging out today. I appreciate you. Of course. They use the book fairs as an incentive. That's a really good incentive, honestly. I too would do a lot for book fairs. Right there with you. School is hard, honestly. School is hard when you're neurodivergent. It really is. School is hard when you're not neurodivergent, but like, it's just, school's a lot. And all these people who are like, I would go back in a heartbeat, and I'm like, no thank you. I, in fact, would not like to go back. Nope. Mm-mm. No thanks. Appreciate it, but no. Let me see who's on and what everybody is working on. Most of the series of unfortunate events from the book fair. I might go back and choose Better Friends. Yeah, see, for me, going back, I guess, knowing what if I could continue to know what I know about my mental health now, I might then. If I had the doctors that know things now, and I had, you know what I mean? Like, if I had that knowledge and it wouldn't stink because of that, maybe. But if I had to go back and, like, go back, I'd be like, no thank you. No thanks. My kids are like, being a kid is hard, and I'm like, you're right. Yeah. And, like, people who are like, oh, you know, being a kid, being in high school is the best years of your life. Oh my God, no. I would say college is pretty good because you start to branch out. You make some new friends. You don't have the same group that you went through all of, like, I don't know. School is hard. Pass it on. Okay. I am going to go. We're going to raid because I am hungry and I would like to eat a little bit of dinner. And it's about to start storming here, so yay. Like I said, I should be back tomorrow at 3. If anything changes, I will let you know in the Discord. Hopefully Patch eats his dinner tonight, because then we're moving on up and out and having, you know, everything will be good then. My one friend's toddler, like, oh, what a hard life you live. Toddlers, right? Oh my goodness. Oh no, not thunderstorms, just storms. Just rain. Just lots of rain. Alrighty, friends, let's roll some credits. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take. Be kind to yourself, be kind to other people. Remember, you are loved. Grab a raid message, and let's go say hi to my friend Jambient, who is doing some finishing touches on a crochet piece. So grab a raid message, and I will see you in there. Bye!